Yo, what's good? We in here. I apologize if there's any glare that pops up in the background, and also apologize for the vocals. Life, man. I'm dealing with like sore throat and sickness or whatever. But we in here. I promise to bring this video. This has been a video a long time coming, but a video also I didn't really conceive of till more recently. And I was watching Tekken 101s. Shout out to Tekken, puts in mad work. If y'all don't know, and y'all a Bleach fan, come on. YouTube anime and manga community knows Tekken, one of the premier Bleach reviewers and one of the most clearly experts aficionados when it comes to the category. I've had this discussion in recent times with several individuals, Bleach fans or whatever, in the Bleach fandom, and it kind of spurred this conversation. The conversation is about the ending of the series. This will be the first of a video, and that second video is the one that's going to been one that I've been meaning to do for the longest time. I've already talked about Mayori's villain, the final villain. I'll probably include that link in the description box below in this video, as well as in the next one. Regardless, in this video, Bleach cannot end now. I've said before, okay, in more private and public conversations with friends and whatnot, Squad 00 and otherwise, Bleach at best is 3/4 of the way done. It feels like it's half done. Now, understand this. This isn't fanboyism, okay? I've held to this position for the longest time. I've held to this position, and I don't even consider myself a Bleach fan. Yes, I read it weekly. I don't consider myself a Bleach fan. And I continue to tell Bleach fans, yo, Kubo's trolling y'all, Shonen Jump is trolling y'all. It doesn't add up. And I will present 3 key points in this specific video as to why, and I've kind of hinted at it with folks, but I'll present in this video as to why Bleach is not ending. Along in the next video, it'll deal with what I predict about arcs to come, future arcs, which won't be as long as this quote-unquote thousand blood year quote-unquote war arc, okay? Starting off with characters. The characters aren't finished. The characters are half done, and all of these connect, okay, mind you. The characters, Kurosaki Ichigo's character, the protagonist's character, is far from, it's not completed. It's incomplete. You really want to end a story, Kubo, with an incomplete protagonist? I'll get to the other characters that aren't complete as well. But your own protagonist character is not complete. We're still, the fact is, let's look at it. He hasn't mastered the Shinigami Hollow side. Forget that. Forget that for a moment. He's just got introduced to his Quincy side in this arc primarily. He hasn't completed his powers. He hasn't completed, he's got no kind of training with it. We barely see anything. His Zanpakuto, he's becoming accepting of his own soul and whatnot. His soul is becoming accepting of him, but he's just not complete. There's so many unanswered questions about him. The metamorphosis is continuing to evolve. We haven't seen his bond. We haven't seen a lot of things from Ichigo's character. How can you have an incomplete protagonist? How can you do that? Hisuga Toshiro, which just saved himself from becoming irredeemable. It's not complete. We just saw more, half-complete Bankai. Urahara Kisuke, we saw his Bankai. That clearly wasn't done. Shinzui Koryaku, his Bankai just got introduced. That wasn't finished. Mayori can do more with his Bankai, more with his character. Okay? Zaraki Kenpachi, I've thrown him along with that now as irredeemable. Okay? But still, his Bankai is just his baby Bankai now. He didn't, predictable. I had issues with Zaraki's Bankai, but I won't deal with that in this video. But regardless, his Bankai, and the Bankais are the second fact. I told you first and second, they all are connected. But you have incomplete Bankais. Byakuya, you still have Byakuya's character growing. Toshiro's character growing. Orihime, fortunately, her and Rukia don't, as trash characters as they both are, especially Orihime, they don't get much screen time, but their characters aren't complete. Chad's character isn't complete. Renji's character, none of these main cast, the secondary, Aizen Sosuke, so much is still need to be done with his character. It's not complete. How can you have incomplete characters? We haven't even seen Aizen's Bankai. So many incomplete characters, incomplete Bankais. How can you have a finished story with the incompletions that are vital to the story, mind you? That's a final point, okay? Again, it's going to be quick, short videos, short, sweet, to the point, which is a rarity with my videos, right? Not only do you have incomplete characters, you have incomplete Bankais that need massive explanation on a large scale that would take a whole another 30 minutes just to talk about Bankais. Oh, again, Yoriichi. I mean, you the whole list, Resurrection, possibly Ukiyo, Uetsu, Ichibei not being dealt with. And it will connect to more so than the arcs. There's elements such as Central 46 that still, I will continue to bring this up, needs to be dealt with. What's going to happen to the world after Juabak? Is Juabak actually going to change it? What's going to happen to human world? Other characters that are brought up, Ichigo's siblings, the Fullbringers, whatnot. We have all these other races and stuff, right? What's going to happen in the aftermath of this whole encounter? And it continues to shift and it keeps shifting. What's going on about the Soul King? Well, I'll deal with more eyes in it and the theories and things of that nature, the hypothesis behind the Soul King in the next video. But what's going to happen to the world after this whole Quincy stuff? What's going to happen to the Quincy's? Like, there's a lot of unanswered questions that he's going to have to rush through, and he shouldn't have to. Just ride out the arcs. Now, it doesn't mean they have to be long. It doesn't mean, you could go less than 100 arcs, less than 100 chapters for each arc. You'd still end by 1,000 chapters. Okay? Maybe you do 50 chapters each arc, which I wish you do more, but they don't have to be long. You could still tack on what's another 150 chapters in Bleach for getting completion to the series. The whole world is being affected. All the worlds and the realms and the dimensions. We could go more into the Dongai. The Mugen, there's stuff that's been touched upon lightly that Kubo hasn't fully gone into, okay? That he should. More about Reiatsu to be understood, more about, since all of these impact Ichigo, more about the history of the Shinigami, of the Hollow, of the Quincy, of the Fullbringer, all this stuff. You could go more into that. There's more elements you can go into and beyond. You can go more into what made up Soul Society, maybe with Byakuya. And also, have we gotten all of the 4 royal weapons? Because I know we had the royal families. You have Nanao's foolishness, that god-slaying mirror sword thing. The mirror Zanpakuto, that foolishness. Yoriichi's family, I think they were a royal family. I think there's a couple more that we can touch upon. Or was it Yoriichi? I think Yoriichi. I think Koryaku, his brother's lover or whatever. Or was it? No, that was with Nanao, excuse me. There's more so with the 4 holy weapons. I think you can touch on that as well. So it'll be very interesting to see. But my whole entire point of this is, if you legitimately think about this, too many points are needed to be addressed before this series ends if you don't want a bad ending to the series in a rushed ending. Unexpected one, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your thoughts on this conversation. I think for the Bleach fandom, this whole conception of the final whatever, I don't buy it. I've never bought it. It was somewhat believable before Juabak got into Soul Pass, but as soon as he got there and Soul King began, merging, consuming, whatever, the whole situation, it became non-believable. And the paradigm shifted, the focus completely shifted in the series. So, no, I'm sorry, just cannot buy this, and it continues to be elongated. People think it's being made short. Nope, it's been elongated if you pay attention to it. Alright, y'all, have a beautiful day, beautiful night.